Hello, welcome to day 3 of the Give Away the System Online Marketing MLM Marketing Bootcamp. Today we're going to dive right into traffic. We're going to discuss some specific traffic strategies that you can start using as soon as today to get more eyeballs on your offer, to generate more leads and more sales for your business. Before we even get into that, though, I think it's a good idea to begin with the end in mind. And when we're talking about generating traffic, what we're really talking about is gathering leads for our business that we can ultimately convert into sales. So the first thing I want to do today is to go over to one of my autoresponder accounts and show you what we're talking about as far as generating leads for our business. So again, this is one of my autoresponder accounts. I've actually got 4 different autoresponder accounts at this point that do different things, but just this one account yesterday generated 23 leads. And at this point, I'm about 90 plus days into the online marketing process. This is a routine occurrence to generate 20 plus leads per day with one account. Already this morning there's another 6 leads being generated. Folks, this stuff works. The strategies that we teach you absolutely will work for you. So what I want you to think about is, what kind of impact is this going to have on your business? When you pick a strategy and you dive right in at 60, 90, 120 days from now, and all of a sudden you've got 20 plus hungry marketers who are coming online looking for information, and you've got them handing over their email address to you, so you'll share with them details on how they can make more money from home. What is that going to do for your business? So let's dive right in now and look at the various traffic strategies and give you some ideas and show you the path that, so you can get to where you're also generating 20 plus leads a day per account here in a very near future. So again, the first thing we need to talk about when we're talking about traffic is search. All traffic begins with search. The internet is run on search. Google is the number 1 website on the internet, right? It's a search engine. The number 3 website on the internet, for highest traffic, is YouTube, and YouTube is another search engine. It's a video search engine that's owned by Google. Here's the good news. You got billions of people online looking for information. And the great news is that you don't have to guess what they're looking for. There's all kinds of tools available that will tell you exactly what people are looking for. So all you've got to do to be successful in online marketing is to meet people where they're looking. You produce content that answers a question, solves a problem for people who are online looking for solutions. That's really all there is to it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at the free keyword research tool, and then I'm going to show you a more advanced option that I use for keyword research. So we're going to click over and take a look at the Google AdWords keyword tool. And if you're not familiar with this, you can go on Google and just type in keyword tool and it'll pop right up, and you can check this out. I do want to make note of one point very quickly. We're going to have to update this in the near future. This tool's been around for years, but it says in the coming months the external keyword tool will no longer be available. Now there still will be a tool available. It's called a keyword planner. You're going to have to be logged into a Google account, which is free at this point, but you'll have to log into a Google account in order to use that. So some things are changing with the free tool. As of right now today, you can still use this, and even if you use the keyword planner, the basics that I'm going to show you here are very similar. You go over here to the left and it says match type. What you want to do is click on exact match. You want to unclick broad. You want to have an exact match, because what you're actually doing, you want to know exactly what people are looking for. You want to know exactly what they're typing into the search engines, because when you produce content, you want to keyword optimize your content. You want to optimize for the exact words and phrases people are looking for. So just as an example, let's type in MLM leads. And we're going to click the box that says only show ideas that are closely related. And we're going to see exactly how many people are searching for MLM leads. And see, it popped up a CAPTCHA because I'm not logged into a Google account. Okay. So here's the information we were looking for. 3,600 people around the world each month, approximately, go to their desktop or laptop and they type in the specific phrase MLM leads. It says the competition is high, so this gives you just a little bit of information. One of the other valuable things that this tool does is it gives you a bunch of other longer keywords free MLM leads, best MLM leads, buy MLM leads. So it gives you closely related terms. So maybe you want to go out and tackle MLM leads and try to rank on the first page of Google for that, or maybe you want to, when you're first starting out, you want to go for some lower hanging fruit, maybe best MLM leads, free MLM leads. But again, this is going to tell you how many people are searching for it and how much competition there is. Personally, I don't worry a lot about competition at this point. When you're first getting started, I understand that, but once you've been doing this even for 2 or 3 months, I'm telling you, you have authority. You're using a lot of different tools, and you just come to know that you can rank for anything that you really want to rank for. One of the reasons that I'm confident about that is this next tool I'm going to show you. I actually use a research tool called SE Cockpit. SE Cockpit is about $100 a month. I'll tell you something, and I may have told you this before, but one of my mentors is fond of saying, "Don't ever let being cheap keep you broke." And I think that's a great thing to say. Listen, if you really don't have the funds, use the free tools by all means. But the thing about tools is that you want to always figure out how you can spend a little bit of money to make a lot of money. And SE Cockpit is one of those tools that will raise your game above the crowd. So SE Cockpit does a lot of different things. I'm going to show you 3 of them real quickly to give you an idea why I like it so much. If you can tell what I've done there, there's a SE Cockpit keyword research, but I've actually typed in kenakery.com. I've actually typed in my main website address into the SE Cockpit system, and what SE Cockpit did was generated a list of over 500 keywords that their software suggests that I should target, and that's pretty cool. So not only do I not have to guess what people are searching for, but this software actually tells me which websites are going to be most relevant, or rather which keywords are going to be most relevant to my particular website. So let's drill down a little farther. You see here MLM marketing. That's one of the keyword phrases that this software suggests that I tackle. So when you click on MLM marketing, and I've already done that, it drills down another level farther. You remember the free keyword research tool. It gives you just very basic information about competition. It's either high competition, medium, or low. With SE Cockpit, you're going to get a lot more detailed information. It's going to tell you Moz rank, page authority, domain authority, number of links, whether they're juice links or not, Facebook likes, etc. All kinds of stuff. Especially when you're first starting out, it's going to give you a great idea. Hey, is this a keyword that I can legitimately hope to rank for quickly, or should I maybe move on to the next one? So this is a powerful tool. MLM marketing happens to be a very competitive keyword, and at this time, I'm actually ranking 6th for MLM marketing. When you're watching this, I may or may not be ranking 6th. Like I said, it is really competitive. A lot of people are going for it. But you see, you've got Wikipedia and the FTC. You got some government sites. You got some really competitive sites that are, tough to challenge. But this software told me to go for it. I went for it, and it's worked. And I'm actually generating several leads just from that one blog post today. I'm going to show you one more facet of SE Cockpit, and again, there's tons of stuff this software does. You should just check it out and see what you think for yourself. But one of the other reasons I use it is because it has a built-in rank tracker function. Every day when I write a blog post, there's some keyword I'm trying to rank for, and I go into SE Cockpit and I load that keyword into the software, and it spits out a list of where I'm ranking. So every day it goes in and pulls and checks where I'm ranking that day. Basically, I can scroll in and look and see, are my keywords, are they going up or down, or are they staying the same? And everything looks good. Basically, things are, I got a lot of stuff on the first page. There's a little bit of movement up and down with some of the stuff, but nothing crazy. So that saves me hours and hours a month, because instead of having to manually go to the search engines and click and check and see, hey, is my stuff still ranking? I get a snapshot, and I spend about 30 seconds a day. And if there's any particular issue, then I can go address that. Okay, let's dive right back into search, or rather into traffic. I'm gonna do a little bit of an aside here, but it's really not, and I'll explain why. Let's talk briefly about social media marketing. You can't ignore it, because even though search powers the internet, Google's number one and YouTube's number three, Facebook is still the number two site on the internet. So it's a social media site, and it's number two. It's also one of the quickest ways to get started. You may make a decision to market exclusively with Facebook for your first 90 days. And if you do, go for it. There's a lot of great resources inside of MLSP that will teach you how to do that. There's also a terrific course that I'll put a link below, but Michelle Pesco-Salido has a terrific Facebook course that will take you from A to Z on how to do everything with Facebook and Facebook PPC. Facebook's a little different though, so let me kind of explain this. People aren't on Facebook searching the way they're on Google searching and the way they're on YouTube searching. Now they're still looking for the same stuff. At least their mind, is still thinking about the same stuff. So if you understand, from your other research, if you understand what people are looking for, you can still sort of tailor your Facebook marketing around search. Also, if you'll notice of late, Facebook is trying their best to morph into a search engine. We'll take a look at that here in just a second, but Facebook recognizes the power of search just as much as Google does. You can also explore a content-based social media strategy, and here's what I mean by that. If you make a decision to be a blogger, to produce blog posts, or to produce videos or article marketing, you can use those in conjunction with Facebook. So you can kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone. You can write a blog post, to rank on Google, but then you can also share it on Facebook. And actually, here in just a second, I'm going to give you a specific strategy that'll help you do that. So, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and jump over to Facebook, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a strategy that I use, and again, Facebook is a tool that I use, but it's not my main marketing method. Again, if you choose to use Facebook exclusively, you can do great with it. One of the strategies that I use is Facebook loves images and they love video. So I go out every day and I try to find an image or a video that I believe will be appealing to people in my target market. So this message says, the most dangerous risk of all, the risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. So I posted that image. You see there's a few likes, 4 or 5 likes. The really cool thing where there were 3 shares is here's what happens when people share. It increases my scope. Instead of just my friends seeing this post, then thousands of other people get to see this post. Sometimes these will go viral, and I've had things that were shared 50, 60 times because you share them and then other people share them. Here's the specifics of this strategy, though. I don't really say much. Basically, I let the image do the talking. But I also put a link in for one of my web posts. This says why network marketing. Well, here's the reality. Most people aren't going to pay a lot of attention to that link, but some people will. And when thousands of people see this image, a few of them are going to click on that link, which is going to generate more leads for my business. It also does another powerful thing. Search engines love social sharing today. You're going to rank higher on Google when your material is shared more often. So again, this is a strategy that you can employ starting right now to get higher search engine rankings and more clicks on your links. I do want to caution, this is really important. Facebook, again, it's a social media, and I would suggest that you employ kind of an 80-20 strategy when it comes to Facebook marketing. And here's what I mean by that. 80% of the time, you ought to be sharing social stuff. Don't be pitching people to death and hitting them over the head with your offers. My personal feeling is that if you share social stuff 80% of the time, you sort of buy permission to occasionally pitch something. But if you pitch all the time, people will quit paying attention to what you post, and your edge rank, which is the Facebook algorithm that tells you, determines whether or not people are going to see your stuff, will just dip and dip. So keep that in mind. Facebook is a social medium. It's intended to be that way. Spend at least 80% of your time on Facebook with social type stuff. And I'll say this too. Listen, I Facebook is not my primary strategy. I use it on a daily basis. But what I showed you here, you could easily do 4, 5, and 6 times a day. You can dive right in and be generating more leads and more traffic exclusively with Facebook starting right now. Definitely want to touch on video marketing. Video marketing is quite possibly the fastest way, to go viral and to grow your online business quickly. YouTube, once again, that's the number 3 traffic source on all the internet. It's also free. You can crank out videos and post them on YouTube. Here in the next hour, you can be up and running. Also, because Google owns YouTube, you can double dip. Google loves YouTube videos. So here's what happens. You make a video and you get it to rank on YouTube, and if you use a couple of tricks, you can get it to rank on Google as well. So you're double dipping. You're getting the marketers who are searching on YouTube, and you're getting the marketers who are searching on Google to look at your content. My suggestion, if you haven't done so already, get involved with MLSP. There's a lot of training on YouTube in the back office of MLSP. There's webinars all the time on YouTube and how to use that. And then there's also the Tube Traffic Mojo course. And I'll tell you this: everybody in our niche who is blowing it out of the water on YouTube is a student of that course. And I'll post a link below to how you can check that out. But video is awesome. Listen, if you choose video as a strategy, go wide open for 90 days. You're not only talking about YouTube, you're talking about Vimeo and Vidler. You can combine YouTube with Facebook. You can combine video with Facebook. You can share your videos on Facebook as well as on other sources. As you're building your list, as you're growing your marketing list, you're also going to be able to share videos with your email list. And not only will that convert into more sales, but you make good videos, and the more you make, the better they get. People on your list are going to share them, and you're going to go viral that way too. So I love video. It's not my favorite, but it's my second favorite strategy. And if it's your favorite, I'm telling you, go after it wide open for 90 days. I'm going to show you one video here real quickly just to give you an idea of the scope of video. This is a video that I produced like 2 weeks ago, and this was a promo that my primary company was doing, a big cash promo. So I shot a 10-minute video. I probably spent 30 minutes on this altogether. You see, in 2 weeks' time, there's over 400 views. And listen, this is not a video that I heavily promoted. This was not something I was trying to get to rank on Google, and still over 400 people watched it in a couple of weeks. So again, think of the power of that. You start shooting videos. How many 3, 4, 5, 10-minute videos could you shoot a day? How many can you promote to YouTube a day? You can get hundreds and thousands of people looking at your links, seeing your content in just a very short period of time, literally almost overnight. Finally, listen, guys, blogging, to me, blogging is the holy grail. And it's funny, it's different strokes for different folks. Some of you are going to say, listen, Facebook's where it's at. Others are going to say, I'm all about videos. For me, it's blogging. It's a longer term strategy. You can really make things happen a little more quickly with video and Facebook than you can blogging. However, there are some tricks, and I'm going to show you those tomorrow, to get your blogging game up and running a little quicker. So day 4 tomorrow is going to be all about blogging. I love it so much it gets its own day. I tell you what, guys, I appreciate you spending another day with me here doing this training. My advice is, if you haven't already, get involved with MLSP. Pick one of these strategies. Pick video marketing. Pick Facebook marketing. Maybe even article marketing. Or tomorrow we're going to cover my favorite, which is blogging, and I'm going to show you exactly A to Z how I've been able to take really start from scratch and be generating 20 plus leads every day within 90 days from doing exactly what I showed you here, from doing keyword research, writing a blog post about that, and promoting that content online. So I look forward to spending some more time with you tomorrow. Be checking your email for that link. And in the meantime, pick a strategy, and let's get after it. Have a great day. Bye.